We have a problem, Batman. Gotham needs you again.
The Borg are space zombies who want to turn everyone into robots. They fly around in giant cubes, stealing people and sticking machine parts in them. Once they grab you, they shove tubes in your neck and fill you with tiny robots that eat your brain and replace it with hive mind programming. You become a drone who can't think for yourself anymore. The worst part is they really think they're helping you by removing your ability to choose. They see free will like a disease that needs curing. Every person they catch makes them stronger because that person becomes another robot slave. The plan is simple. I don't let them touch you, break their toys, and remind their slaves what it feels like to be human. Their assimilation process is fast and brutal. They grab you, stick tubes in your neck, pump you full of nanobots, and boom, you're one of them. Your personality gets buried under robot programming, but you're still conscious enough to watch yourself serve the collective. The only defense is staying away from their injection tubes. Armor helps. Electromagnetic fields mess with their nanobots, and shooting them before they get close works best. Once those tubes go in, you have seconds before your mind gets wiped. There's no negotiating, no last-minute saves, no coming back. Speed kills them before they kill you. The collective shares one giant brain across millions of drones. They think together, move together, and adapt together. But that's also their biggest weakness. Jam their mental network, and they become confused metal zombies, stumbling around without orders. Hit them with electromagnetic pulses, and their perfect coordination turns into chaos. They're like a computer that crashes when you pull the power cord. Cut their connection to each other, and suddenly their greatest strength becomes their biggest liability. They adapt to everything. Shoot them with lasers. They become laser-proof. Use explosives. They become bomb-proof. Every weapon you use teaches them how to beat it next time. The solution is simple. Use everything once, then throw it away. Keep changing tactics so fast they can't keep up. Build weapons that blow themselves up after one shot. Act crazy and unpredictable. When you're fighting a computer, think like a madman. Every drone used to be a person with a name, a family, and dreams. That person is still in there somewhere, buried under metal and programming. Show them pictures of their old life, say their real name, remind them of people they loved. When they remember being human, it breaks the collective's control. Some fight harder to stay robots, but others start questioning orders. The goal is proving their control isn't permanent. The Borg Queen runs everything, as she's the collective's boss and voice rolled into one. Kill one queen and another takes her place. But if you can cut her off from the hive mind, or make her remember being human, you might change the whole collective. She's the biggest target and the biggest opportunity. Either destroy her connection to the drones or convince her to stop turning people into robots. Their cubes are flying death machines full of drones. They're tough but not indestructible. Hit the right spots, and they blow up like everything else. Their shields adapt to weapons, but overload them with random energy and they break. The cubes fix themselves using internal factories, but they need materials and time. Hit them hard and fast, target their life support and manufacturing, then run before they can adapt. Make their ships cost more to fix than they're worth. Space combat is about hitting them before they hit you. Borg ships are slow but heavily armed and armored. They prefer getting close and sending boarding parties to assimilate your crew. The strategy is long-range attacks, using different weapons each time. Never getting close enough for them to board, and running when they start adapting to your attacks. Use missiles, then lasers, then particle beams, then something completely different. Keep moving, keep changing, never let them get a lock on your patterns. What do you think, Alfred?
Master Bruce, these beings were once people like us who had their humanity stripped away. Perhaps there's hope for communication. for showing them that diversity and choice can achieve their goals without forced assimilation. They genuinely believe they're offering improvement through unity. Sometimes understanding an enemy's motivation can lead to solutions beyond violence.
Alfred's wrong. The Borg aren't misguided. They're a virus that destroys minds. You can't reason with something that wants to lobotomize you for your own good. They've had centuries to realize forcing people into slavery is wrong, and they keep doing it anyway. Their motivation doesn't matter when their actions mean genocide with a smile. The only language they understand is force. Sometimes being compassionate means protecting innocent people from monsters, even if those monsters used to be people.
Bruce, every drone was someone's kid before this happened to them. They didn't choose to become robots, they were forced. Instead of just fighting them, why not try saving them? Show them what they're missing by reminding them what choice feels like. Maybe they'd stop trying to assimilate everyone if we proved being different is better than being the same.
Robin's heart is in the right place, but he's wrong about priorities. Yes, every drone was human once, but that person is effectively dead, replaced by programming that serves the collective. Saving individuals is important, but stopping the collective from making more slaves comes first. You can't cure a plague by being nice to it. The Borg have had every chance to choose a better path, and keep choosing assimilation. A protection of the innocent trumps rehabilitation of the guilty. Communication jamming breaks their biggest advantage. Cut their mental network, and they become individual confused robots instead of a coordinated army. The jamming needs to work across their quantum frequencies and create dead zones where drones can't hear collective orders. Use portable jammers for small groups, ship-based systems for larger areas, and planetary networks for world defense. Deploy multiple sources so they can't destroy them all at once. When they can't talk to each other, their perfect teamwork becomes perfect confusion. Resource warfare hits them where it hurts. They're manufacturing. They need specific materials to build new drones and maintain existing ones. Attack their mining operations, destroy their factories, contaminate their supply lines, target their nanoprobe production, hit their power generators, prevent them from accessing raw materials for new assimilations. When they can't build or maintain their technology, expansion stops, and current forces break down. Make it cost more to be Borg than it's worth. Virus warfare turns their shared mind against them. If every drone thinks the same thoughts, corrupt those thoughts, and you corrupt everything. Hack their network. Broadcast false orders. Create contradictory commands that cause system-wide confusion. Plant logic bombs that spread through their collective consciousness. When their greatest strength becomes their weakness, perfect coordination becomes perfect chaos. The final truth is simply, the Borg represent the death of everything that makes life worth living. They promise perfection through slavery, improvement through lobotomy, the peace through the elimination of choice. Their defeat proves that messy, chaotic, argumentative freedom beats sterile, perfect slavery every time. Victory means showing that imperfect individuals, choosing to work together, are stronger than perfect slaves following orders. When the last cube runs away because assimilation costs too much, when drones start thinking for themselves, when the promise of perfection loses to the reality of choice, that's when freedom wins.